Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Kennedy Kampamba channel, whereby I'm bringing to you what is happening in Zambia, what is trending in Zambia politically and everyday life. Please like and subscribe to my channel and enjoy my channel. Thank you very much.
We would like to indicate that your government is fully aware and alive to the challenges that are attending and pertaining to the cost of living. Only a few days ago, the JCTR released a report where they are indicating an increase in the cost of living per household. Your government fully understands the reasons why we are where we are. And we believe that all citizens too equally understand that the fact that we are in a disaster situation caused by a drought now no longer requires any explanation. That the reason why the president declared a national disaster and emergency situation was exactly to say we are not living in ordinary moments, but rather extraordinary moments, because we don't have enough maize and or food, we don't have enough water, particularly to generate electricity, which is important for manufacturing and running of businesses. And in a situation of escalating fuel prices arising out of that conflict in Ukraine, we, as a wholly dependent, import-oriented country when it comes to fuel, we are at the receiving end of all the consequences or effects of all those happenings. And fuel and electricity are the major drivers of prices on the store shelf. And these two, and especially the drought, has really affected us because many businesses have shut. Many people have been taken out of employment. And as government, we empathize and sympathize with all those who have lost jobs as a result of this situation. So the moments we live in, therefore, are not ordinary. And there is no single policy that this government has put in place that one can pinpoint to say is a reason why the cost of living is going up. It is basically because we are in a disaster situation. So we urge our citizens that they remain calm. We can see light at the end of the tunnel, and that tunnel is now becoming shorter by the day. As we speak, we now have unprecedented rains in the last maybe 2 decades. And with those rains, yesterday Cabinet was informed that load shedding is likely to begin to diminish by June 2025. This is because the major water catchment areas of northwestern province into the Barotse, plains, and now also the Kafue, flood plains, water takes 3 months journey to move from Kaleni Hills, from Chavuma, into Victoria Falls, into Kariba. 3 solid months. Water moves very slowly in the plains because it's flat. This water which you see when it rains here in Lusaka, we are going for work at ZNBC. Then you find that water is running fast. It's here in Lusaka. But the water needed to change the electricity situation or the water level situation in the Kariba, or Kafue Gorge, upper and lower, or Iteji, moves very slow, because once it gets to the plains are flat, so water velocity for overland flow of water is reduced. And that is why the experts have said they have not yet done a full measure, because they are waiting for the water. But their projections from their readings at their reading stations in Chavuma and Victoria Falls, and I think there's one in somewhere in the Western Province, indicates an exponential rise in water, but they are not yet speaking with certainty, because they believe in empirical data. And therefore, we are also a government that believes in numbers, because numbers don't lie. So the experts yesterday from Zambezi River Authority updated cabinet that it is their anticipation that by June, load shedding will begin to de-escalate. I thought it was important that God is great. He gave us a president who could lead a country at a very treacherous moment like this one. Drought on one side, floods the other side, cholera the other side, political changes at international level. But President HH is in the mix and ensuring that Zambians will continue to live a life they've been used to, a life of peace, and one where, like he indicated when he declared drought, that no one will starve. We don't have a record of any Zambian who has died this far out of a drought. Let me, KBN, you have done well to come. Because you will not be told that this is what I said. I have said, when a media house is misconducting itself by telling lies, like Mass Newspaper, like KBN, then it is a source of concern for government. KBN is a #1 TV liar in this country. The president last year addressed, I think it was in November, addressed the nation. I think that was his last press briefing at State House. And I have it here, because I got it, I have it. Where KBN were running a scroll, HH to arrest ECL. In fact, it was saying, ECL to be arrested, dash, meaning says HH. Which media briefing did you attend as KBN where HH was saying our arrest ECL? You are liars. I have it here. I'll send it to you. Since if I call you, record me.
For consultations.
Indeed.
And also for assistance. Because you know that me, I'm just your creature.
Indeed, for sure.
There is this statement which is circulating to say, I have said that Chishimba Kambwili were working together. And him was going to issue tribal remarks. No. The point I was making there was this one, which should not even be news, I believe, in any serious media outfit. The point I was making is that we worked with Chishimba Kambwili to bring down PF, full stop. Then he went on to issue tribal remarks, knowing that his candidate will be hated by the people. Now, that is also factual. As a friend, I'll tell you that, one, what I meant by we worked together is that we were not in any agreement that let's bring down Edgar Lungu. No. But by the actions of what we were doing was undermining Edgar Lungu ourselves directly. What Chishimbagamburi was also doing was indirectly undermining Edgar Lungu, although they were together. Edgar Lungu could not see it, and I even explained he couldn't see it. That this man who is going around disparaging other tribes, he is going to cost me votes because he needed to have seen that.
I hear you.
That's the point I'm making. So as a friend, you need to help me to send the correct narrative. Not this narrative people are trying to say, no, we schemed to use Shimbagamburi, to use tribal. We didn't. We didn't.
I hear you. I get you.
So I'm calling upon you now as my friend. You are my ambassador.
Right.
To dismantle this thing, me, I'll just be watching how you dismantle it. Period. And I'm going to pay you. The amount I'll pay you is in terms of friendship, that's all. You are my friend, so let's do that. Let's get working.
Okay.
Thank you, my man.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Honorable Elvis Nkandu here has just given an example of where Pastor Kennedy Mambwe recently was on KBN lying through his two sets of teeth to the nation to say government wants a stooge to be FA's president. They want Keith Mwemba, in short. That's what those insinuations have been. They want a stooge because FAZ is to release $10 million to construct some multi-facility sports arena in Chongwe, and they want a share of that. KBN, you are terrible liars. Come on. Argue on things for which we have no facts, not those we have facts. You will end up messing yourself even more. Me, I decided to leave you alone. You are coming to challenge me when you know we have facts. It's not fair. We know that you, KBN, you are a mouthpiece for PF, but do your business properly. No one will penalize you for having political affiliation. Zero. I have insisted before, even when we are in the opposition, that there is nothing wrong to have political preference. Even for a civil servant, there is nothing wrong to have political preference of affiliation. The only thing you should not do is to bring your politics to the office. So even you carry on with your politics. Thank you, colleagues.
Thank you very much.